Hello fashion designers, this basic bodice pattern I'm about to show you is the perfect basic bodice pattern. When you are done drafting this pattern, you're not going to have any ill fit on your garment. So just follow through and watch how I do it. Okay, I'm going to mark my shoulder, which is 7. I'm going to mark 7 here. Then on that shoulder line, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. 1 inch. Next, I'm going to mark my neck. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. 3 inches. I'm going to mark my neck. This. Alright. Now, I'm going to connect this shoulder drop to the shoulder point. Okay. This is what the guidelines look like. However, we are going to be stopping this pattern on the waistline. My shoulder to bust points is 11. I'm going to mark 11. Shoulder to bust points. Shoulder to bust points. Remove that straight line. I'm going to mark this, my bust points line. After that, I'm going to mark my shoulder to under bust, which is 15. Shoulder to under bust. Shoulder to under bust. Shoulder to under bust. Okay, and I'm going to measure here on that bust line. Next, I'm going to mark my shoulder to waist. Shoulder to waist is 19. 19. So I'm going to mark this as my waistline. What I do is that I'm going to mark that same 7 inches I have here. I'm going to mark that on this bust point line. After that, I am a size 8/10. So my armhole depth is 7. Just to get a straight line, I take my tape upwards and I mark, this is 8. So I'm going to mark 8 here, just to get a straight line. 8 here, mark 8 here, and then mark that 8 here as well. And I rule. Hole depth. Alright? Armhole depth line, bust point, under bust waist. So now I'm going to get the curve. I'm going to mark the middle of, that's from here to here is 7. That's my armhole depth. The middle is 3.5. And I'm going to come in by half an inch. My bust is 37 divided by 5. So I'm going to mark 9.25. Alright. See how I placed it? Let's start from the top first. So I want to start here and here first. So I'm going to, this marker seems like it wants to finish. Let's just put that down. So from here, I'm going to mark, okay, and then here to here. Then I'm going to mark here. Here. Okay, can you see that? 30, which is 7.5. So I'm going to mark that on my underbust. My waist measurement is 26. 26 divided by 4, 6.5. So I'm going to mark that here. To mark that 6.5 here. Alright? Can you see? So now I'm going to turn my ruler like this. because our body is not straight. So I'm going to mark here like this. Okay. And then like this. Alright. So this is my front bodice. Okay. Okay. For my boss point, it's 11. 11. Now for my back waist is 17 inches instead of 19. So I'm going to mark. Okay, under bust, yes, under bust is 15. So I'm going to mark 15. 15. My back waist is 17. So I'm going to mark 17. 17, so let me know this. I will get bust points, under bust, and waist. Period. So now, this is what we'll take our, let's take our neck measurements. So I'm going to take 3 inches. 3 inches by 1.5. So 3 inches by 1.5. So I'm going to curve it just like a dip for the front. It will. Then our shoulder, which is 7 inches. Drop that shoulder by 1 inch. Connect. Okay. Okay. And I'll move that line. I'm going to mark that 7 inches as well. 7 inches. Draw a straight line. Okay. I'm going to get our bust measurement, which is 9.25. You're going to be okay, which is 3.5. Go in by half an inch. Now for the back, I'm only just going to place it here. Okay. Right. So I'm going to mark my. So this is my bust line. Bust point from the bust is 7.5. Waist is 6.5. So I'm going to connect the bust and then bust. Okay. What next? Now this is my back waist. I'm going to take half inch. Okay. 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 So I have room here. Now I came down on my neck by 1.5 inch here. And then on the armhole depth, I go in by 0.6 inches. On the bust point, I go in by 1 inch. On the underbust, I come in by 1 inch. On the waist, I come in by 1 inch. Now I'm going to use this ruler, the shoulder ruler. So I'm just trying to get a good angle so that I can set it like this. So this is what we have. So after that, I'm going to take my zip allowance from here, 2 inches. Okay. So just going to. Okay. So this is my back. This is my front. So this is just retracting. When it's retracted. I'm going to measure here. This is 9.5. I'm going to measure here. This is 11.5. 11.5 minus the back, which is 9.5. So for my front, I'm going to measure down here 2 inches, right? Then I'm going to take the armhole depth, which is 4 inches, 4 inches. Okay, now, so on our waist, we're going to take half inch here, half inch here, and then we're going to go 1.5 inches on the front line. Okay, then from here, 2 inches. So I'm going to fold here. Fold here. It's okay. So as you can see, I'm going to put another fresh pattern paper under this my bodice so that I can recurve the armhole depth and bust point line, as you can see. Because while I folded it, some of the measurements went away, so I have to put it back. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm sellotapping the back, yeah. So for my back that I'm marking my bust point to bust point measurement, which is 4 inches. I'm marking it from that straight point, not the curve, from the straight point. Okay, so I've marked that. I'm taking my half-inch dart intake, like so. So we have a back. So guys, this is the perfect, excellent basic bodice pattern. This pattern, you just need to add your allowances on your material when you're cutting, and you will not have any excess or any ill fit. This pattern is going to give you the perfect fit. Try it out and come back to me, and let me see your comments, and let me see how this works out for you. Trust me, this is going to be excellent.